All right. Shalom. I'm going to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Kakadash. Double honor to the apostles of GMS and sincere shalom to the brothers out here pushing this truth and sincerity. And I want to go into a small topic, basically going into these to basically these other camps you will have, basically promoting the newest thing, which is this hack zine, and it's completely off. And this is based off what one of the Akims did a video of in the camp. But you got you have the other Israelite camps actually agreeing with E about taking this hack scene, which goes to show you they're not spiritual at all. But it also goes to show you that they work for E as well. So I'm gonna just jump straight into the scripture. This is 2 Peter 2:19. It says while they themselves, Slaki, it says while they promise them liberty. Slaki, Slaki. It says while they promise them liberty, they themselves are servants of corruption. So with all these other camps that like to speak the good stuff to captivate these people, such as building up in this place, or I'm gonna pair you with a wife, or several other things. Anything that captivates Jake into following more wickedness or following up more other crazy things. It says they themselves are service of corruption. So of course they're going to, since they're corrupted, of course they're going to try to talk you into taking this crazy deceptive device that's really meant to destroy you. But Jake refused to get it. Why would you want to take a wicked device or a wicked injection inside you when we're supposed to be relying on the Lord? Now we know we say to be smart, and of course, if you need to take medicine, then that's another thing. But to take a injection that's really not there to help you, but to make you feel worse, to make you sick on purpose, to make you have a weaker immune system, wouldn't it have made sense to actually not have something injected to you that makes you weaker? Wouldn't you have more of a fighting chance to not take something that makes you weak? Because sometimes you don't even have to get a hack zine, and I'm talking about from older ones. You want to older ones as in back a couple years back, even further. But even then, you didn't need to take it because it wasn't a guaranteed chance that you would get it if you didn't take the hack zine. But of anything, you have more of a chance not getting it when you don't take that injection, because you're not weakening yourself. But when you take that injection, you weaken yourself, which means you're more open and have a more of a possibility to die from it. But our people refuse to understand that. They didn't want to follow what E says, and what E says goes. And when E has these other guys under him, especially uh black skinned figures to our people, then they're gonna be even more captivated, because now their leaders are saying, "Oh, yeah, it's good to take this," or "Yeah, you should do this and that." Once you had the people under your control, it's not much of a fight. But here, this is all they've been advertising. Yeah, you should get this hack scene. This is the commercials been advertising. You see ads left and right. You see jobs even trying to tell you should get it, and it's like if you go against it, we all of a sudden get bashed for it. And I'm like, but I thought we had quote unquote the right to do what we want, or freedom of speech and such. That goes to show you that even the people don't even believe in that mess, because they end up hating you for doing something that you don't want to do. So actually, let me get this one right here, since I'm already going into it. This is Romans 12:2. It says, "And be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind." So I'm gonna just jump back up to the top. It says, "And be not conformed to this world," meaning don't be a part of it. These are the same people again that claims we have freedom of speech, but yet the moment you say something against what they like, that freedom of speech is out of the window. I even knew a guy. No, it was a female. I even knew a female that believed in science. Asked me if I believed in science, and I said no. It's here. It's not to say it's not. It doesn't exist. But no, I don't believe in science. No, I don't believe in technology. How technology has so many flaws that it makes you irritated. But that upset her, and it got into an argument. It's just like, okay, so what? So it goes to show you that these people only claim what they want to claim if it benefits them. If it ain't benefiting them, then it's a straight F you. That's why it says be not conformed to this world, because it's all about, in this society, it's all about who you can screw over and who you can gain. And various other more things. But this is E's world. And what E puts out there is what our people is what people going to follow in general. It says, "But be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of Yahweh." So to have our mind renewed is especially cleansing and washing. That's what you call a brain wash, which means it's a good brain again. It's no longer polluted. And even though we're in these fleshly bodies, our brains ain't polluted with the bacteria and the gunk of the ways of this society, the filth. We have our sights set on something much, much more cleaner, which is the kingdom of heaven. We have our sights set on to waking up the Lord's elect, our salvation, the downfall of this place. The list goes on, because we want a reboot of this place, not this place, Salakia, of the world, because that's what we're looking for in our salvation, is the reboot, when the Lord comes back and actually corrects everything. Because right now everything's messed up, everything's screwed up. The earth is not even resting. How in this world we can't even mourn right. We can't even sleep right, live right, eat right, you name it. But yet all the people here love it. But that's what happens when you're stuck under a mind controlled society. And it's really not the people's fault. The Lord set it up that way. But the Lord set up these devils to put a imaginary image in these people's head to make them really believe that this place is all good and loving. Here, this is supposed to be a Christian-based society, yet you have nothing but killings going on here. But yeah, I thought everybody was Christian. Everybody likes to pull out the famous laws, "Thou shalt not kill." But what's going on here? Nothing but killings. Nothing but deaths. Nothing but robbery. Thieves. Goes to show you that this place wasn't built right. That's why in this truth we can, Lord's will, we're able to prove what is good and acceptable and perfect will of Yahweh. Because nothing in this place is that. I don't mean to jump topic, but this is just, you got these other Israelite camps that will pretend to make it seem like this is all bad, because they always, it's the same thing. Try to wake up black people, get on E. The whole time they're preaching, yeah, we need to build up in this place. You want to build up in your oppressors that you so-called claim to hate. Yeah, you should take the hack scene. The hack scene that's coming from your oppressor that you hate. But that goes to show you that they're under a curriculum from E. So I'm gonna get this final scripture right real quick. This is Matthew 7:15. It says, "Beware of false prophets." Now I'm gonna stop right there, because you got a lot of false prophets. And anyone that's claiming to build up in this place or to take that hack scene, you're a false prophet. To take the mark of the beast, false prophet. You're all false. You're liars, deceivers. You're no better than E. Screw you. You're no better than Esau. But that's who you work for. That's what you guys look up to, just as well as our people look up to Esau and these other false prophets. It says, which come to you in sheep's clothing, but inwardly they are ravening wolves. So anybody coming up with some crazy ass doctrine or anything that backs up what Esau says is a false prophet. And it's just that simple. You're a false prophet if you're backing up these devils. So now you got, like I said, you got guys just saying you should take the hack scene. Hey, y'all can take it, but by the Lord's will, me and a lot of various other brothers won't take that mess. Of anything, by the Lord's will, we will continue to wake up his hopeful elect to see this madness that's being veiled from their eyes, being veiled over their eyes. We want the Lord to unveil the hopeful elect so they can see too, so we can all be in the same accord to get out of this place. Because that's what we look for, is to get our salvation and see this place ultimately destroyed. So that's pretty much all I wanted to go into. So with that, shalom.